What's going on YouTube? Jordan here, and today I'm bringing to you guys sort of an analysis or theory of the newly released Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer that was shown to us at Square Enix's E3 conference today. Now, without further introduction, let's dive right in. In the trailer, at the end of the video, it shows young Xehanort and young Ericus playing a chess game of sorts. In the trailer, the two young characters are in conversation about light, darkness, and the future of the worlds. During this conversation, young Xehanort speaks about how the darkness will prevail and the light will expire, and that the future has already been written. With that statement being addressed, let's fly back to Birth by Sleep. We saw that a person in a brown robe speak to young Xehanort on Destiny Islands, aka his home town, confirmed by Birth by Sleep. Also, if you remember, young Riku referring to a boy who got to leave for good, also known as young Xehanort. Dream Drop Distance confirmed that Xehanort disembodied, that the being in the brown robe is Xehanort disembodied, which is taking place after Birth by Sleep, when he released his heart and his body disappeared. It also said that that's what set him on his quest to gather his other versions of himself. But first, he needed to learn more about wielding the Keyblade, which leads him to the land of departure, where he met Ericus and his master. So when we saw the new trailer, he states that darkness will prevail and light will expire. I believe he's referring to what his future self told him, that being said, how he ends up destroying Ericus, drowning the land of departure into darkness, and having the last bit of restraint of Terra's darkness being extinguished. Light expired that day, and in the end, he won. That is what drove young Xehanort into finding his previous selves. Now, again, if you remember from the cutscene, it showed young Xehanort look at his future Keyblade, as you guys should know by now. But it was mounted on a wall. Why, you may say? That is simply because that was not his Keyblade yet. If you guys have seen the recoded cutscene, the secret recoded cutscene from Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix, it showed young Xehanort talking to Xigbar. Those two times don't add up. Which means, after that chess game with him and young Ericus, sometime soon later, he must have went back in time, which is where you see him in Dream Drop Distance, and I believe first is where you see him in Recoded, because he needed to go pick up Sayax and Xigbar and them so they can leave. But he tells Xigbar that that Keyblade isn't his just yet. He knows he will have it, but it's not his yet. So, with that being said, you know he has plans on getting it. So now you know, it being confirmed within him, that he will do whatever it takes to make that Keyblade his. And it also confirmed that that is one of the oldest Keyblades in existence. So, that also leads me to believe that young Xehanort's master and Ericus's master is one of the foreteller's apprentices, something. Has connections with the foretellers, which highly shows how important Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key is to the series. Of course, we don't know much yet, but we will someday. Which leads me to believe that he's going to do away with his master to get that Keyblade. So, but we have no idea. The game's not out yet. We'll know more in the future. But if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. It really, really helps out a ton. If you guys want to see more theory videos, please comment how you guys liked it. Just show me some support for this series. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I gotta go watch the Kingdom Hearts event today, too. It's actually in 1 minute. So I'll see you all then.